Hello and welcome to this bonus content video. We're often asked by parents if it's possible for their child to join a boarding school out of their year group age. So this is a little short bonus content video about that topic. So can a child join a school out of year group age? The simple answer is yes, but as with everything, it's never that defined, and so sometimes it's possible, sometimes it isn't. So if a child is already in a UK school, it would be quite rare for a child to join a school out of their year group age, unless the school recommends they do so for educational reasons. So for example, they may be quite immature for their age. They may have an August birthday, so be very, very young for their peer group. And hence a school might recommend that they join out of their year group age. But as I say, it's quite rare if they're already in a UK school. However, if they're moving to a boarding school from another education system overseas, so they might be in an international school abroad, or they might be in their own education system within another country, schools will usually consider an out-of-year group application for the following reasons. Firstly, if your child is not very old and also not very mature for their age group. So, for example, if they have a September birthday, so hence they are one of the oldest already within their age group, and they may be 6 foot tall, for example, then a school is less likely to consider an out of age group application than if they have a late spring, summer, April to August birthday and hence are already quite young for their school age group. In this case, it's far more likely that a school will consider an out of year group application. The other reason that a school might consider an out of year group application would be if your child needs some extra time to work on English as it's their second language. So for example, it might be that they're going to be starting key studies such as the GCSE programme or the sixth form programme. And a school may then recommend perhaps a 1-year GCSE prior to sixth form or a 3-year sixth form programme to give them more time to work on their English before they start on the key study programme. So the best advice really would be always check with the boarding schools that you plan to make an application to, because each school tends to have a different approach. Unfortunately, there isn't a one-size-fits-all answer here. It's about talking to the individual schools and asking them what their approach would be. Be aware that you may end up applying for one year group for one school and another year group for another, depending on the school's policies. Some schools may ask you to register your child with an option of 2-year groups. So for example, they might say put year 7 or year 8 on the application form if year 8 is their correct year group, but you have requested them to also consider whether it would be an option for them to enter year 7, for example, to give them 2 years in a prep school to prepare for their entry exams for their senior school place at 13 plus. In these instances, they will advise you after you have done your interview and, where relevant, your testing process for entry to that school. They'll advise you which year group they feel is best for your child. So really be flexible is the answer to this question. Listen to the advice that you're being given by the school, because your child needs to be happy and confident amongst their peers. Remember, they're going to be living in a boarding house with their peers, as well as studying in lessons, doing sport, music, drama, all of these things. And so it's really important to consider what suits your child's level of maturity best, and the school that you are applying to would be best to advise you on that. I hope this video has helped. Thanks for listening.